So another aspect that we have to take into account is the phase shift. Phase shift is when you don't start at the 0. You start a little bit away or a little bit this way. So another point would be, so you see how this starts at 0, 0? We could say it starts at 1, 0.
And the way this would happen in our real life examples is if we took, for example, our spring, and we already started it stretched, already started it compressed at some point, in which case when it begins its motion, it's not starting right at 0. Or with the pendulum, we start it halfway between one of its oscillations.
Our last aspect is the vertical shift. The vertical shift is when, say for this example, we don't start at the 0, we start at A, and we'll call that the 0.
So for one major example of like how we would see a vertical shift is if we take our sunrise and sunsets, you notice that they're not right here on the 0 or the x-axis, because the starting points are attuned with the hours of the day. They don't start at midnight. So that way we took the entire system and put it up and moved it up above the x-axis, as Leo said.
Now one of the interesting parts of this experiment is that you can try it at home yourself. All you need to do is, say we did it with sunrise and sunset. You can look up a certain town, whatever you'd like, look up the times for each sunrise and sunset of the whole year, get those points, plot those points, figure out either the sine graph or the cosine graph, and see which one best accommodates your graph. Then again, you can also put in variables like A, B, H, K to try to perfect it.
So this process of trying to form a graph for a set of data is known as mathematical modeling. And Leo said you can do it, of course, for sunrise and sunset with cosine and sine graphs, but you can also do it with about any other type of data and any function that fits that data. So this mathematical modeling process actually does serve a purpose in real life. We can use it for one of two things. First of all, as we extend the graph, like if we extended the sine wave that we see on the sunset and sunrise, we could possibly predict what a sunrise or sunset would be on a given day in the future. Or if we took the function we already had, we could use it to guess. See, I don't have a point here, but I could probably guess when the sunset was at this point if I had a function there. And that's how you can use mathematical modeling.
So, like we said, if you guys would like to try this experiment, go ahead and look it up online. I've explained how you can go about doing it, and then Noah has explained the significance. I'm Leonel.
This is Noah.
And it only took us 3,672 times. Thank you.